The things you find when you're looking for nothing at all. I was on Amazon France and I came across a new Steelbook, a Steelbook that I'm going to open for you now and we're going to take a look at. And it is for the movie Alligator. Well, actually, it's a double bill Steelbook, 2 films, Alligator 1 and Alligator 2, 4K and Blu-ray. So let's take a look at this, shall we? Hi everyone and welcome back to the channel and to this Steelbook opening for Alligator. Yes, the movie Alligator. Alligator is a 1980 creature feature directed by Lewis Teague and starring Robert Forster. On the back of the success of Jaws around that time, there was a lot of animals run rampage kind of films, and this one here as a child I grew up on and I loved it, and I actually reviewed it maybe a year or so ago, and to this day I still love this movie Alligator. Like I said, this is a double pack and you get the first Alligator film in 4K and it does look very good. Also in here you get the Blu-ray of Alligator 2, The Mutation. Alligator 2 was I believe it to be a straight to DVD follow-up that came 10 years later in the year 1990. I haven't seen that one for some considerable time. Interestingly, I do have both films on Amaray Blu-ray. I have the American 4K version of the first one, and I have I don't know if it's French or German, whatever, a release of the second one from over there. So what I'm going to do is I'll probably sell them on to recoup the money on this one. This cost me, I think it was 30 quid all in with postage. Now there are 2 versions available. This one here with the red, and there's also another one with the yellow, instead of red, and that one is a fully Blu-ray version but the same Steelbook design. Now the difference in price is minimal, it's €3. So obviously I did consider going for the other one and swapping out my discs, the 4K disc from my Amaray to put into it, because I wanted the Steelbook essentially, but I thought, well, it's €3 more, just get the 4K again, sell on your others, you get the money back, or some of the money back that you've spent on this particular release here. So we're going to open it up now and we're going to take a look at how glorious this Steelbook actually looks. So let's get into it. Okay, so here we have the Steelbook. Obviously, yes, it is in French. It's got French writing all over it because it comes from France. That being said, the title is obviously English, with the exception of these bits here. But this isn't available on 4K in the UK. Like I said, I know it did get an American 4K release. I believe that may have been through Screen Factory. I may be mistaken there, but I think it was. Because like I said, I did source it. And yeah, so on the back, we have special features there. I don't know whether they're in English or what. I've got no idea. You got Alligator 2 with some special features, and you have all of your tech specs there. Got Dolby Vision, DTS Master Audio. You got your languages, etc. there. Version Original and version Francoise. Yeah. So, yeah, let's actually open it up and take a look within. Like I said, when I saw this, I couldn't not get it because I love the film. I really do. It's a really enjoyable little boy, gets a baby alligator. His father flushes it down the sewers. Later on, the alligator, yeah, wreaks havoc. It's huge. Comes back massive. After eating stuff that's been thrown down into the sewers. So yeah, there we go. We have a sticker there, and we have a sticker up there. So you got to get these stickers off very carefully because you do end up ripping the J card. I mean, that might not bother some people, but try to avoid it if you can. So go from under the sticker. But then obviously you have the risk of your nail scratching the steelbook. But, you know, let's take that off. Okay, so there we go. Lovely image. There is a bit in the film where it does come out from the sewers.
That's the one on the TV! Let's get out of here! Come on.
And yeah, so that's the front artwork. Very good. And that's the side. It's got a nice metallic sort of finish to it, as you can see. Yeah, it's got shine on the actual alligator itself. So not so much a spot gloss in, but is that, yeah, I suppose it is a sort, it's not a spot gloss, but it's a sort of spot something, most definitely. Don't know what you'd call that. What would you call that? Someone tell me. Let's go to look at the back. On the back, oh, there we go. Yes, scene in the sewers. Very dark aesthetic, looks great. And front and back together. Given that. And on the inside, let's open it up and take a look. Okay, we get the 2 discs. So, yes. There we have Alligator, the first one in 4K, and Alligator 2 in Blu-ray. Alligator 2, the mutation. Like I said, part 2 I've not seen in some considerable time. It does score far less as a movie. I believe that Alligator 1 comes in at about 6.5 and Alligator 2 comes in at about 3.5 when you look on IMDb. Sort of image inside of the jaws of the crocodile. Yeah, this is a great film. It really is. The first one is a great film. Highly recommend it if you've not seen it. It's a lot of fun. And it probably ranks as the best alligator film, probably up there alongside Lake Placid. I don't know which one I'd put above the other. They're both very good. This one, like I said, I grew up on it as a kid. A lot of nostalgia factor to it. Lake Placid plays very much like comedy, obviously. But yeah, fantastic. Very happy with that. Okay, so there you go. There's our look at that Alligator Steelbook. Brilliant. I love that. I really do. I love anything that's a creature run amok kind of a movie. They always intrigue me. And this film, like I said, as a child, I grew up on it. I loved it. I adored it. I'm so glad that it did get a 4K treatment. I never thought it would. It wouldn't have been a film I'd have ever thought would have done. But there we go. Why we've not got it in the UK, I don't know. But France, decent price, 2 films, 30 quid. You can't go wrong, can you? Really? Lovely. Like I said, I have reviewed the first Alligator film. It was about a year back or so when I did get the 4K version. And I am going to sit down and I'm going to do number 2. I'm going to watch number 2. I'm not expecting much from it. Like I said, I've probably not seen it since the early 90s. I'm going to watch it. I'll give that a review as well. Sort of, where are we? 30 years later? Oh, Christ. Tempus Fugit. Tempus Fugit. Anyway, Alligator.